Alright guys, so good afternoon. So yeah, I just finished my fishing trip and decided to come show you guys because I get a lot of requests about where we get our minnows from. So if you guys are fishing the Choke Canyon area or the Frio River, or even if you're going down to the Nueces, you can probably stop by here also. But this is it's called Bud's Bait and Tackle. This, to my knowledge, is their third location, so they just moved here. They've probably been here about 2 weeks. They it's a car driving by. Yeah, so I think they've been here probably about 2 weeks now. I started finding them when they were over at their second location, and then probably about a month after I started buying the minnows from there, they ended up moving to this new location. This new location's real nice. It looks like it was a Mexican restaurant or some type of restaurant before. I do like the interior. We'll kind of walk through the inside and kind of show you the layout of the place. They have it kind of split up into two sections. They have a fishing section, and then they have a hunting section. But yeah, if you guys ever need some live minnows, they also have an assortment of soft plastics. They have hard plastics. They have some catfish bait, soap, cheese bait. We'll kind of just walk through the store and kind of show you guys. But it's a pretty good establishment. They have drinks. They have snacks. They are in the process of getting their alcohol license. I guess they had it at their second location, but I'm assuming with the new location they had to get a renewal. And they also have a sign for the Sherlunker official weigh station. I'm assuming that goes for all fish and not just bass, but I'll just go ahead and ask the question anyways. But if they are a official weigh station, I have to assume it's going to go for all types of fish. But yeah, if you guys need to find them, they're over here near Choke Canyon. You can just kind of look them up on Google. They should come up. Or you can also look up, they're right next to the Bass Inn Motel. That's kind of where they're located, so they're right next to that. But it's Bud's Bait and Tackle. So again, if you guys need live baits or just artificials, they have a pretty good assortment in there. And again, live bait. Yeah, let me kind of get inside so we can get out from outside. It's a lot of cars driving by. Hopefully it's not interfering too much with the microphone. So funny story, I actually did come by yesterday and I did a video for this yesterday, but for some reason the audio didn't come out. So I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, but it's pretty neat setup when you first walk up. They've got some tables, so I know they are in the process of getting I guess kind of like a small mini restaurant kind of set up in there. So if you guys ever want to just stop by and eat, so far from what I've seen, they'll probably have like pizzas, wings, I don't know what else all they're planning on getting in here, but it's a pretty good assortment. Got a visitor. Hey boy. Yeah, but like we said guys, they are part of the Sherlunker program, and like I said, when we go in, I'll probably just end up asking the question, if it's for all fish, which it probably is. Kind of come in, you're gonna be welcomed by a deer, and we'll just do a real quick tour. I actually don't eat minnows today. I still have a lot of minnows from what I got from yesterday, because unfortunately I did not catch a lot of fish. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so we're going to do just a quick walkthrough. We'll just kind of talking to Christy real quick. So yeah, in reference to the Sherlunker program, so yeah, you can actually bring any fish here to get officially weighed. I believe they have all the documents, so they'll take the measurements and they'll take the weight. You would be responsible for submitting the documents. I'm assuming they probably endorse it to say that it was brought here. The only thing she did tell me was bass. So if you have like a lake record bass, they actually are required to keep it. And then I guess the Sri Lanka program or Parks and Wildlife, my understanding now is that they would then come and take the fish from them, and the fish has to be alive obviously for the bass. The other fish just don't. But after, I guess, Parks and Wildlife come, they probably take measurements, and then she's not entirely sure what they do with it afterwards. I'm not entirely sure what they do with it afterwards, but the assumption is that they probably take it back to the lake and just let it go. But yeah, so if you have any other fish from any other lake, if you think it's a lake record, bring it on by. The only two weigh stations that I know of, because I get asked this a lot for the guys that fish over at Calaveras and Browning, is the one I know of now is this one, and then the other one is at Medina Lake. So I guess kind of pick your poison. I think this one might be closer. I'm pretty sure this one probably is closer, and then also the fact you don't have to fight the traffic of going through the city to get to the one in Medina. At least with the lakes already being on the outskirts of San Antonio, this should be an easier location to get to. But yeah, anyways, you kind of walk in, and when you walk in, that's kind of what the store looks like. So this is one half of the store, and like I said, they've got like snacks and drinks in the back. They've got paletas if you guys want some ice cream, but then yeah, they got an assortment of stuff. So they got some rods, they got some rod reel combos. You can kind of see those down over there. They usually had more when they were in the other shop. They had more. Assuming they probably just sold them all, like Bass Pro and everywhere else. They're all selling most of their equipment. But if you just need some reels, they also have reels. So it looks like they have some Lew's, they have some Corrados, some Cardiffs, and pretty nice. More ice creams. But if you guys go to the lake and you forget your bait bucket, they've got bait buckets, you know, different sizes, assortments. This is actually the cooler that I use for my minnows. So this thing works extremely well for keeping them alive. So this is the one that I have. I have a 13 quart. They also have a 7.5 quart. And again, more buckets. And then this is something I never tried, but I've heard about it. So this is catfish soap. So I may end up buying one day just to try it out at the lake, just to see kind of how that works out. But they've got, you know, different types of soaps, different sizes. They've got some punch bait, so that's Sure Shot. I know they also have big Marvs, because I saw it here the other day. But they got Danny Kings. Yeah, they got big Marvs. You know, more bait buckets. If you guys need a life vest, if you guys forgot it and you're on your boats, they've got some soft plastics. They've got more soft plastics. So they got, you know, Berkeley power baits. They got Gary Yamamoto mosquito repellent if you're going to stay the night. That always comes in handy. But yeah, again, more soft plastics, and then like I said, they do have snacks. So they have assorted snacks. If you need oils for your engines, they've got some. If you guys want to barbecue, they've got, you know, lighter fluid. They've got charcoal, fuses. Man, I know I've been at the lake before when I've blown a fuse. I didn't know they had that here, but that's good to know. Fuses, you know, sunblock, etc. More snacks. Like I said, more drinks, more snacks. You know, so if kids want to get something. This is kind of one thing they were telling me they're working on getting. So it's Hunt Brothers Pizza. So my understanding when I talked to them, they're going to have pizza, they're going to have wings. So once they get their restaurant up and running, they'll have that. Sunglasses. If you guys need some sunglasses, they've got some. And again, it's just a variety of everything, guys. They've got more soft plastics, cast nets, bubble blade. This one's actually pretty neat. I didn't notice this the other day. It actually comes with 4 different blades: a 7-inch, 9-inch E-flex, a 9-inch E-stiff, and a 12-inch E-stiff. So that's kind of interesting. They have a pretty nice cooler. I kind of like this guy. If anything, I like the color of it. But yeah, and then anything else you guys need. So if you need weights, if you guys need swivels, for those of you guys that like doing trot lines, and they got trot line clips, old style wire fish basket. Man, I remember fishing with my dad and grandfather when we were kids, and this is what we used to keep our fish in. So that's pretty neat. Batteries. Yeah, the other day my bubble box, which they also sell, my batteries ran out and I needed batteries. So good to know that they actually do have some batteries. So that definitely helps out. tow cable. There actually was a guy at the lake a couple of days ago. His tow strap actually broke, so they actually have a couple assortments here. So again, if you're in a pinch, it seems like they have a good variety of different items here. And then of course just your hard lures, your hard plastics, buzz baits, chatter baits, popping corks, spec rigs, Booyah, Strike King. Like I said, guys, they got a good variety of a lot of different things. Some storm crankbaits, more sunglasses, and then of course hooks. They got a pretty decent hook assortment, floats, more floats, fishing line, etc. And if you guys need some apparel, they do have some shirts. Looks like it's the Dirty Hooker brand. More shirts, towel. They've got koozies. I do want to get one of these hats here pretty soon. These hats actually are pretty cool. You got the Bud's Bait and Tackle hats. If you guys are a Packers fan, there's a Packers color right there, so it's not too bad. And then the other side, so once this is primarily like the fishing side, and then when you cross over to the other side, I'm gonna try not go in there. I know her kids are in there, so I don't want to get kids on the camera, but they do have the restaurant that they're still in the process of setting up. But then over here, they're gonna end up having most of their hunting stuff back over here. It looks like they have 2 tables that are set up for like ammunition, which they are kind of light on, but everybody's light on ammunition. If you go to Academy, you go to Bass Pro, I mean, pretty much everybody's running out of ammunition. I went to Academy 3 days ago, and I was there before store opening, and I haven't been to one before store opening in a long time. And they had a long line outside, and I didn't know what they were waiting for. Come to find out, they were all waiting for ammunition, and they were all waiting in line. And I guess somebody came out that worked there and told them that they didn't get anything, and then literally everybody in that line just left. So yeah, ammunition is very hard to come by, but when they do have some, they'll have it in that room back over there. So yeah, guys, pretty cool shop. And then I'll see, I don't know if I can go back there, I'll ask her, but they do have their minnows set up back there. So they have a couple of reservoirs back in the back, and that's where they end up keeping their minnows. So they have medium minnows, they have large minnows. The large minnows is more for like the, I guess if you want to do trot lines. But yeah, they got everything set up back there in the back. So yeah, so if you guys need anything, come on by Bud's Bait and Tackle. This is Christy. I'll get her real quick again. So if you guys need any help, come find Christy. She's usually here. Who's this usually here? If not you. Jessica. All right.
Myself.
Christy or Jessica, come tell them hi. Come buy some stuff. Buy some snacks. Buy some food. Buy some lures. Buy some minnows. I will say the minnows, guys. I was telling Christy the other day, I had minnows who probably like 6 days old that I still had in my live well, and those guys were still very frisky. So the minnows here, I have to at least say, I mean, they live a very long time. So if you need some good minnows that are gonna last, I would definitely recommend coming down over here. But yeah, if you guys are in the area, if you're fishing Choke Canyon, if you're in Westis, or you're in any other places. I know sometimes people ask for like Calaveras Lake. I guess if you're coming from this side of Texas, it's a great place to stop. But definitely if you're in the area fishing any of these lakes or any of these rivers, swing on by, tell them hi, tell them I sent you. But yeah, give them some business, guys. It's a pretty good shop. I think this is the first shop that I've actually endorsed since I've had my channel, and I've had my channel for like 7-8 years now. But the staff, they're all very friendly, they're very helpful, and you know, you always got to try and support local businesses as much as you can. So yeah, come on by, check out Bud's Bait and Tackle, and again, as always, see y'all later. Bye.